Now, track work on the sand on Tuesday morning. Prince Islander is working up on the outside of Great Prince, the stablemates. They're both engaged in race number 1. The galloping once again handicap there on Saturday. Prince Islander, of course, coming off a recent Penang victory over 1,400 metres in soft going. And Great Prince, only the one win from 46 starts in its career so far. And both horses clashing in at race number 1. Next up, we've got See For Yourself, who is on the inside of stablemate Classic King. See For Yourself goes around in race number 2, the auspicious start handicap. Form has been down in recent times, but has been drawing wide. Back to barrier 3 with Sandana aboard. Looks a good chance in race 2 there, See For Yourself. And Classic King is the horse on the outside. He goes around in race number 10, Classic King, the more to follow handicap. So that's See For Yourself, number 2-6, and the horse on the outside is Classic King, wearing the number 14 saddlecloth. Now this is I'm a Genius, working up on the outside of Keen Dragon. I'm a Genius will be going around in race number 3, the New Dreams, New Hope handicap, to be ridden by Anandan. Draws barrier 9, I'm a Genius, and has got very good form over the 1,400 metres, has won 3 times over the trip. The other horse is Keen Dragon, and he goes around later on in the day, Keen Dragon, and they'll doing their track work routine together. That's I'm a Genius and Keen Dragon. Going back to the 23rd of December now, Oriental Spirit ran second and Big Lightning came third in the same race. The race was won by D Great Bullet. Let's have a look at the closing stages. The race was over 1,200 metres in soft going.
Bullet about to be tackled by Oriental Spirit. Down the outside, Mystical Star continues to stay on, and then came Big Lightning. D Great Bullet from Oriental Spirit. Oriental Spirit now goes up to D Great Bullet. D Great Bullet and Oriental Spirit down the outside. Molly Brown, they hit the line. Photo, maybe D Great Bullet. Maybe D Great Bullet from Oriental Spirit. Close up Big Lightning, out wide Molly Brown. Then came...
Now these two horses are going around in the Curtain Raiser Stakes. That's Q9 Magic. He's the grey horse working up on the outside of Drogbar. Q9 Magic, he's been a consistent performer since crossing to the Kevin Coatsy yard. Coming off that last start placing to Darcy Glitter. We'll have a look at that replay in a moment. And Drogbar has been freshened up since finishing unplaced in the Coronation Cup back on the 26th of November. That's Q9 Magic working up on the outside of Drogbar. Both horses engaged in race 6. The 23rd of December once again, Q9 Magic coming off that last start third to Darcy Glitter. He worked home okay. The race was over 1,700 metres. This is Q9 Magic.
On the outside, Q9 Magic coming with a big run to grey. Darcy Glitter, 3 in line. Also Astro Fame, they're going stride for stride. They hit the line, give it a go with about 50 to go. Number 7 collects. Darcy Glitter wins. Astro Fame got beat to second place. Third place in Q9 Magic. Then came Alexander Palace to a bit of...
Carrying the number 36 saddlecloth is a horse in very good form at the moment, BRAHMS and LISZT, who is going for 3 wins in a row. Of course, one here back on the 26th of November over 1,200 metres and came from barrier 15 last start. Came from the wide draw and was quite impressive there at Penang over 1,300 metres 2 weeks ago. He's up in grade this time around. He goes around in race number 9 with R. Reuven to take the ride. And that is BRAHMS and LISZT, who goes around in the starting a new handicap. This is Mr. Miyagi working up on the outside of V Respect You. Mr. Miyagi had its first run for the new stable last start. Ran 5th to Silver Wind there at Penang. That was over 1,100 metres. Normally quick beginner is Mr. Miyagi. He's got some early pace. The horse on the inside, V Respect You, is first up for the new stable. And both horses going around there on Saturday. And that is Mr. Miyagi working up on the outside of V Respect You. Now let's relive that performance of Brahms and LISZT back on the 23rd of December when he came from barrier 15, was able to work up outside the leader and outstayed them at the finish. Looks a very good chance this weekend, Brahms and LISZT.
Mr. White down the outside. Brahms and LISZT has got a kick though, with about 100 to go from Mr. White. It's Brahms and LISZT over Mr. White, then Mata, and 2 in a row coming up for Brahms and LISZT, and from the outside barrier did a very good job in winning. Brahms and LISZT has defeated Mr. White and Dane's Anatomy. Dirac closed off okay, ran 4th from Mata,